Hello, everyone. My name is Chris Murphy, and thank you for visiting my channel. This channel is all about empowering agents to master their craft and become better leaders. So, today's activity we had 131 dials, we had 7 pickups, we got one quote and presentation out there. We also got an app started and an app closed. So, that's back to back days now that we've helped a family, which is great. We had a guest speaker in our meeting today. His name is Clark Stanley, and he is one of the top agents in the company. I believe he wrote like 170,000 in 4 months submitted. So it was really great to listen to him and hear some of his struggles when he started, and just like what he's doing and his process. And to me, the biggest thing that I got out of it, besides a couple of little nuggets I stole, is I'm doing a lot of what he does, or I know of it, and it's just coming back to me as I get back into it. So a lot of the things that he talks about, I do, which is amazing. And then some of the things that I'm not doing, I actually know of. I just haven't got the practice and, muscle memory and back in it. But as I'm, getting back into the flow of things, like word tracks and things are coming back that, oh yeah, that's what I used to do. And it was just great to see that, you know, it's really not so much on what you say. It's a lot on how you say it and how the confidence that you bring when you say it. And that's the biggest thing I got from him. It just, confident that we're moving through the process, and it's not about like, oh, to the end, let's see if we can do something for you, and then at the end it's like, no, we're getting an application on you, this is the process, you need the insurance, that's my job, and just go through it. One thing he pointed out that I thought was just awesome is the difference between nice and friendly. And that was kind of cool because, yeah, nice. What's nice? Like, guy's nice. Niceness, those are your friends. That's the person that is very easily to, tell you I want to think about it. So that was really good. Like friendly, being cordial and friendly, but still being professional and to the point of the process. Nice, like getting into these conversations and trying to make a buddy, and you know, um, almost like teetering on the fact that you're trying to, friend them and work yourself in. No, you're laser focused and friendly. Like, we're not going to sit here and be like, oh, about your puppies and blah, and getting all that stuff. Like, after the application's done, yeah, then we can get into being nice. But that was really cool, kind of mind switch to think about it. Like, you got to be friendly, but you don't have to be this, like, you know, nice guy, like trying to woo them over. Like, your professionalism, your friendliness, and your on task moving them through a situation and helping them with something that's very, very hard for people to do. It's very overwhelming, it's very frustrating. And when you don't know, and everyone thinks they're going to get scammed and take advantage of. So that was kind of cool to hear that. I really enjoyed, listening. Pretty much anytime we get any guest speaker that comes on, and they're always amazing, but not as amazing as the GOAT that we get every day, which is Dana Neeson and Empower Life Group, part of the Lasting Mark team. She is, really becoming recognized as the GOAT of final expense. I know there's agencies out there that literally their training is for their team members or agents to watch Dana's videos. I'm just saying, if that was me and I went some other place and the person that hired me and their training video was some other person in what they were doing in their agency, that's where I would go. So I can't even believe people are doing that, but that's what they're doing. Um, Today I had to take my daughter to a doctor's appointment and I got my hair cut, but I scheduled that for late at night. You know, so moving parts. But good thing is I was at my desk at 9:05 and I did the all calls things today, and that was one of the sales. I took 6 of them. I paid for one of them and I sold it. So I think I paid for 3 overall of these live transfers, and one of them I believe I'm going to get a refund back. So really, I've only paid for like 2 or 3, and I closed one. So that's pretty good odds. I mean, you buy 3 and you close one. I mean, that's pretty good odds. So tomorrow we're going to try 2. They said it's from the mornings the best. So I was at the desk at 9:05, and got busy with that, and we got to help somebody before the meeting at 11. So that was great. Always happy to help people out, right? Big thing I wanted to discuss with you guys a little bit today is, you've been seeing a lot of the struggles and you've been seeing a lot of the pain, and that's what I feel like nobody talks about in this business. It's always the glitz, the glamour, the highlight reel, and then you see this person and they emerge and you're like, oh my God, they're doing so well, but you don't see like the months and weeks of backstory of pain and suffering and struggle that pretty much every top producer that I know of has gone through. And so that was a big part of this channel. But as you're starting to see the progression, now we're starting to win, right? So last week, I don't know if we talked about it, but I submitted $8,000 in business off of 5 sales. So that's great. This week, I've already had 2 sales. So we're going from 0 in 15 days with 2,500 dials to 5 sales last week and 2 sales this week. And, I'm going to get another one tomorrow or 2, and Friday is. So I'm going to get 5 sales this week too. So as you can see, like our momentum is shifting. The stuff that we're working on, we're getting better, and we're coming out and climbing that hump. So, the struggle is real, guys. You're going to go through it. But as you can see, there is light at the tunnel. And, just looking at my journey personally, we are, little bit getting smoother on the phone, more confident. I just had a lady I got off the phone with before this, and, she has 5,000. She got it 5 years ago. She's talked to a couple people. She's got some bad diabetes. People want this and that too much, or they want to make her wait 2 years. So, I was talking with her a little bit, explaining to her, maybe I can help you, maybe I won't. And she's like, well, I just want to quote. Finally, she's like, you asking a lot of questions for somebody to just get a quote. I straight up just what I said to her. I said, I understand. And I used her name. But I said, there's a lot of agents out there that will just give you a quote, but the quote's not going to help your family, nor is the quote going to do anything for you understanding your situation. I was like, there is a process, and this is what we do, so therefore I can understand and really help you. And my job is to help you. And she just hung up the phone. So it's like, does she really want insurance? No. Timing, she could be in a bad mood. Who knows what's going on. But, all the lady wanted is a quote, and she's stacking up quotes. So what's that going to do? So why am I going to waste my time and give her another quote? I'm not. I'm either going to talk to her and we're going to get through this, or she's going to hang up the phone, or I'm just going to say, hey, look, if that's all you want is a quote, there's plenty of agents that will give you a quote. That's not what we do here. That's not how we help people. Good thing about this business, you get to pick and choose your clients. You don't have to take on anybody. That's how you get a lot of chargebacks, and that's how you waste a lot of time and money and frustration. So that was kind of cool, and she hung up on me, and I was like, awesome, saved me 20 minutes, thanks, next. So that's kind of way the mentality that I'm creating here is like, I'm a professional. This is what I do. I have a process to help you. This is what we need to go through. If you don't want to play ball, that's great. Somebody else. But really, what does that mean? I mean, hands up. whoever, just when someone said, oh, I just want to quote, and you just quoted them and they were like, oh, that's perfect, here's my checkbook. No, it's not going to happen. It's really never going to happen. So, you don't have to fall victim to that. And you can just be firm with people in a friendly manner, but professional, and explain to them why you're doing this. And if they don't like it, that's fine. But obviously, this lady, I mean, if she really wanted the insurance, she wouldn't have been so rude and hung up on me, because I really was just, trying to figure out her situation and, how I can help her. But it this business is so crazy. Like, people want you to fix their car, but you can't look under the hood. You're not allowed to know what's wrong with it. Just fix it. I only want to pay $40. That's literally what they say when the things that come out of their mouth. I mean, it's comical sometimes. So if you're not in insurance and you want some good laughs, like, start talking to people. If you're not in sales and you want some good laughs, like, start talking to people in sales. It's the most frustrating, amazing, awesome, fun thing you can do. But so that's really all I have for you today. Momentum's going up. We've got wins. We've made sales. We're making a sale every day now, and we're just going to keep going. We're not going to stop. And we got a boot camp coming up. I'm excited about that. We got the fall meet coming up. I'm excited about that. So some of these people that I'm in the room every day with, that I'm going to actually get to, give a hug and a high five, and, really create more of the bond that we have going on. And if you guys are looking for some type of culture, if you're looking to be in a place that, views you more as a person, and that where you can grow and, learn a skill set like high level sales. This is like really high level stuff that Dana does, to the part of, like, it's the best in the business. And if that's what you want to be a part of, and that's what you want to gain, like, come check us out. We would love to have you. Like, subscribe, comment on this channel. I'd love to know your opinions. And yeah, so that's all we got for us today. We'll see you later.